At Prescient Power, we know that the cost of funding renewable energy projects can be quite a daunting prospect, even for the most profitable of clients. So we've devised 6 ways that it might become easier for you. The most straightforward way, which also yields the biggest return, is to purchase the system outright. The client pays us for the system, which we install to generate energy for the client, with any export going to the grid or local heat distribution system. The client then gets paid the feed-in tariff or renewable heat incentive just for generating energy renewably. They may also get payment for exporting it to the grid. Of course, they also benefit because they've offset the cost of the energy they would have ordinarily purchased. The second method is to get a loan, normally from the client's bank. This loan usually needs to be secured against other assets such as land or buildings. The bank pays the money to build the project and start generating clean energy for the client. The client receives the feed-in tariff or renewable heat incentive for generating the energy, and this will normally be sufficient to pay off the loan. A leasing arrangement has the advantage of keeping the project off balance sheet. The bank pays for the system, which is built to generate clean energy for the client. The bank retains ownership of the system for the duration of the lease, and the client receives the feed-in tariff or renewable heat incentive for generating clean energy. And the client pays a set amount each year to the bank over a fixed term. After this term, the ownership of the installation transfers to the client. The Energy Supply Contract Model, or ESCO, also keeps the system off balance sheet. Here the bank pays for the system, which is built by us, to generate clean energy for the client and for the grid. If necessary, for instance in the case of biomass, we will control any additional fuel requirements. The client enters into a power purchase agreement with us and pays for the energy they receive each year. This is usually at a lower rate than they're currently paying. This power purchase agreement will need a minimum term and minimum energy usage criteria. We receive the FIT and RHI rates, which together with the payments from the client provide our ability to pay for the equipment and leave enough for a small operating profit. Community funding is one of the newest and most exciting ways to fund projects. The community raise funding by buying shares or debentures in a community energy company. This company pays for the system, which is installed to provide energy for either single or multiple clients. The clients pay for this energy under a power purchase agreement. The community energy company receives the feed-in tariff or renewable heat incentive payments, as well as energy payments from the client. It uses this income to pay dividends to the community after taking a small administrative and operation maintenance cost. Rental frameworks are sometimes set up where a building energy use is low. The investor provides funding for the system, which is constructed to provide cheap energy to the building owner and to the grid. The investor pays the client a fixed amount per year in order to rent the building or land to house the system. The investor then receives all of the feed-in tariff and renewable heat incentive payment. And that's it. 6 ways you can now afford to take control of your energy, save money, even make money, and all at the same time as protecting the planet.